around the same time as Salem.
Hello, y'all. Welcome back to Little Hope. Welcome back, and sorry for the delay on just being live in here. I was up really late yesterday, and so I wanted to sleep basically until stream. So I did, and I woke up, and I had plenty of time for stream. And then I walked down the stairs, and someone hands me a bowl of food and says, "Ah, you want some?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I kind of do." So I didn't have time, to get ready for stream and to eat, so I ate.
Are you okay?
And now I'm here.
I wonder where the others are right now. Feels like it's my fault we split up in the first place. I feel responsible
This is
for
not
everyone
hot.
here. You were all
Man,
in my
why does it
care.
do that?
How would you handle all this in my position?
I changed the category, like I changed the game all the time, but it doesn't always. Oh, stop. I think I was pausing.
I guess I'd try to stay positive, do my best. That's all anyone could do.
Not sure my best is up to dealing
There we
with
go.
whatever is going on around us.
Sometimes it
tonight.
doesn't take it when I change the game.
What we saw
I've learned a
back then,
lot of words that you cannot use in a title in Twitch. There's a
think that
lot
was
of banned words you
really
cannot use on the
supernatural?
Twitch title.
We really can't be sure what it is we've seen.
Makes sense to me. Just
Hey,
because
Shay, what's
I
up?
can't explain what we saw doesn't
A lot
mean
of
we
banned
have to
words
reach the
are
most
hilarious,
extreme
and every time I
conclusion.
find a new one, I think it is so.
That's kind of what happened in Little
So
Hope
funny.
during the witch trials.
Because,
We made
the
bad
banned words that you
decisions
shouldn't
based
say
on
on Twitch are
very little
understandable
hard
banned
evidence.
words that you shouldn't say. Like, racial slurs,
I get
or just general
Either way,
terms
our
that have been a
goal here
constant
is
problem
not
on the
proving
website.
or
You
disproving
can't say
supernatural
that sort of
ghosts,
stuff.
whatever else.
But, like,
Getting the hell out of here.
in a title, you can't say, like, stupid. You can't say stupid. You can't say dumb. You can't say race. Doesn't matter if you're talking about, like, a car race or nah, you just can't say race at all. It only takes it one way. Even if it's accurate to the game you're playing, like a racing game. Or when I tried to use it, which was when literally the plot point of the game is I'm a guy with amnesia that for some reason gets drafted to solve a race war between humans and monsters. Accurate to the game. Oh, I don't want to fail this. I remember doing this last time. I remember failing this and getting the funniest jump scare I think I have ever seen in a video game. Where it's just a JPEG of a cat with outstretched arms coming at me. But then I meant I didn't get the gun, and I want the gun, and I don't want... Okay, this is not the cat jump scare I want either. Buddy. This is also unwanted cat activity. Angela's not here, so I wonder, would John encourage me to have the gun? So Angela's like, no gun. Guns are bad. Guns are always bad. But John might be like, that's a good idea. Have some defense. Sir, do you mind? You're standing on my wires and being in my way. No, don't sit on it. You can't sit on it.
What kind of place is this?
God, you're such a fat turd. Yes, you're a fat turd. I only feed you the amount you're supposed to eat a day, and you're still a fat turd. Maybe someone figured out where I hide the food and they're feeding you too, because they don't have a spine and can't stand a cat meowing. I guess since
Professor?
Angela isn't there, there's just no one here telling me not to take the gun, so I just have a gun now. That's cool.
There you are.
You flipped out again.
That was crazy back there.
Sorry I took off like that. I'm more twitchy than I thought. Thanks for coming after me. What the hell was that in there?
Okay, well, he gets mad when you're reassuring. So, mischievous?
Whatever it was big and scary as shit.
Really? Yeah, hilarious. I'm weeping with laughter.
Yeah, I feel like that one's a meaner one too, but, you know, I guess. Oh, man. This time around, we can't impress Angela with how good our throwing
This place
skills
is our
are.
best shot. There must be a radio or a working phone inside. Maybe even our driver, too. Look around for something we can break the glass with.
I mean, there's literally something on the ground right next to it that we could break the ground with, but, you know, it's fine. I'll go get not just any rock, but a very specific rock to do the trick.
Give me that. I'll smash the window.
No problem. I can do this.
Okay. If you're sure.
Anyone can do this.
Not anyone.
Putting a rock through a window at 10 paces? Anyone can make the shot.
If you're feeling under pressure, let someone else do it.
I'm not feeling pressure.
Just saying.
Can you stop talking?
Oh, strike! We'll make a ball player out of you yet.
Why does it have to be
You think
10
a rookie
paces,
could make a
though?
shot
Why
like
can't it
that?
be like 5 feet? I mean, I understand why you wanted to take the rock and, like, smash it through, because you could get cut by the glass, but, you know, because of the direction that you're throwing the rock, it's not like it's gonna blow back on you. It's glass.
Piece of cake.
Hold up there.
Say whatever you want. There is no way I'm staying here.
You'll do what you have to, I get it. I'll tag along with you.
Can you believe that prima donna John accusing me of overreacting?
Dismissive! No.
No, I get it. The professor was a little out of line back there.
A little? John was so far past the line, he's gonna need a visa to get back across.
Okay, that's a little bit of a weird place to take it, but yeah, sure.
What really went down back there? Sounds bad.
This woman emerged from the fog. She looked just like me. I mean, exactly. She spoke and dressed differently, but somehow she was me.
What does it mean, seeing people who look like you?
I have no idea.
It means
I
you're
am
very
walking
good at
away from this
recognizing how you look.
godforsaken place if I can. Feel free to join me.
I'm pretty sure if I met someone who looked exactly like me, I would not really acknowledge that they looked exactly like me and just be like, oh, hey, what's up, new person, how are you?
Saw something. It's written all over you.
I don't want to discuss it. What
And
I
other
want
people would
is
be
to get
weirded
far
out,
away from
and
this.
then I would, like, take a picture and do a double take and be like, I don't know, maybe. She might be more freckly than me because she actually goes out into the sun. I got lots of freckles. Mainly on my arms and legs. I do have freckles on my face,
sure
but they're
it's
actually not
nothing.
very prominent. They're fairly prominent. They're not the freckliest freckles that ever freckled, but they're fairly prominent. And as I've spent a lot of time out in the sun, I've realized that I have freckles in some places that I think are a little weird. Like my lips. I have freckles on my lips.
Wonder
They're
what
very
closed
faint
the
and hard
school
to see
down.
because I don't go out in the sun, and I'm paler than a
Forget
snowman's
about
ass, but I do.
Even if you make it over, there's no way I'm following.
Goes for both of us.
I never did like school.
Buddy?
Let's get out of here.
Maybe
You're
went
clawing my hand.
overboard back there.
You're
Climbing a tree
also
doesn't seem to be
almost
such a great idea.
entirely leaning on my mouse.
The professor was out of line back there. You're right to be concerned. But we'll figure a way out of this. You'll see.
I sure hope so.
We're not done yet. We'll find another way.
You're just the happiest little fat turd that keeps clawing my fingers. It's a happy claw. He's purring. He's basically kneading. Because he's needy. I don't recall if I went over here or not. It's a cute little symbol on the tree. Ah! A crunchy! Oh god! Oh my god! No, I did not go over there. I did not see the. I don't like the crunchy one. I really don't like the crunchy. All the other demons is just like, ah, yeah, you know, spear guy, ah, the burned one. No, that one's really slow, kind of funny. The crunchy one, I do not like the crunchy one.
That must be what we heard just now.
The crunchy one disturbs me on a deep level. And I know that's actually the developer's intent. Because all of the people, all of the demons, are animated with motion capture. They're all animated with motion capture. They are all realistic human animations. Crunchy Man is not. Crunchy Man is CGI animated. I don't like Crunchy Man. He feels very abnormal and different. More so than the other demons, and that's for the reason.
Over there!
Hey! Are you okay? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Something is real off about this whole thing.
Ah, no, I'm sure it's fine.
This the same little girl you saw with Andrew before?
She's dressed different. Don't get too close.
Hello, child.
Get me out of here!
Tell me that didn't just happen.
Quiet now. I will not be caught.
What are you talking about?
Get away, or he will find me.
Come on out, Mary. I know very well you're in there.
Please, no, let me go.
I will release you once I am sure you will not speak of our secret. Your childish games tire me. You will respect me, and you will say nothing.
No!
Let go of her right now!
What spell have you cast? I am frozen to my
I
marrow.
have done nothing. Amy is the caster of spells. She is the one in league with the devil. I saw her in the forest together with her familiars. I am innocent.
I will have the truth, one way or another. You come with me, girl.
Thank you kindly.
Be silent, child.
Can someone tell me what just happened?
The girl with the priest. That's the one I saw with Andrew. There must be a connection between her and the other girl.
I think you're right.
I don't get it.
We have to get away from here. Far away.
Agreed.
Let's go.
I wonder if I just never pressed W there. Something else happened. Come on, team. Let's go out into the woods and find a really crunchy guy.
I'm glad you're here.
Both of us are getting out of here. You'll see.
It's nice that the dialogue still does not pertain to Angela, and she's a little annoyed by that.
Could mean someone's around.
Maybe they can help.
Let's head over.
It is so dark.
Here, need a hand? Let me help you.
It is so dark. I have no idea if you guys can see anything. I can't see shit.
I don't think this takes us out of this shitty town. There's no road.
Wherever it leads, it's wreaking havoc on my shoes.
Must lead somewhere, though.
I'm not so sure. There's barely even a path.
Place must have been a grocery store or something.
Let's just find another way.
Remove this and get in the window.
What are you doing?
Help me push this, will you?
Seriously?
There's no other way.
I've got no choice.
So, hey Angela, we got a way in. You wanna come inside? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh. Okay, yeah. Hey Angela, you wanna come inside?
Let me see if I can get this open.
Seriously? You're going in there?
Got a better one?
Well, do you have a better suggestion?
Is that snapping? I don't think that's snapping.
Sure. Don't go into an old, dark, creepy-ass building after the night we've had.
I'll be as fast as I can. If you see anything,
Return to yeah, sure.
just yell.
Sure.
I'll come running.
Okay. Will do.
I need your phone.
What for?
Flashlight. It's dark in there.
Please be quick.
I'm in.
Is it safe?
Think so.
It's not.
Get your finger out of your ass and open the goddamn door.
Angela, I've only been in here for 3 seconds.
Taylor, the door won't open.
Okay. We'll look for another way around.
I've not even been in here for very long, Angela, please. Now, I passed this before, but like... Is it a rat?
Hello? Who's there?
Hey! Can't get through. This window is all boarded up.
Oh, you gave me a shock.
You gave me a shock.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I was with the negatives. There's too much negatives.
How is it
There's not
ahead?
these many negatives in life.
I got company. Of the rodent variety.
Ugh. Gross.
Relax.
If
They
everything
look
do, what's
well
up?
fed.
Head to the front. I'll meet you there.
Can you step on it? We'd like to get out of here sometime.
Sure thing.
Dang, Angela is way so impatient.
Hold on. I'll be right there. Will you relax? I'm coming. Angela? How the hell?
The back door is locked. What troubles you? Tell me. What is happening?
Somebody will come for me.
Calm yourself, wife. Who is coming for you?
They're talking about me.
I know what troubles my dogs.
Accusations of what sort?
They talk that I'm in league with the devil, that I'm guilty of witchcraft.
There's no sense in that. Who would say such a thing?
I cannot rightly say.
You are privy to the rumours
Please,
of
sir,
what
do
my
not
wife
open that door. Do not let them take me, I beg you, husband.
I am here to arrest your wife, Joseph. I have the legal warrant here.
My wife has done nothing wrong.
There is a witness to your wife speaking in tongues.
Who accuses my wife?
Mary.
The word of a child condemns my wife.
You will deliver yourself into the marshal's hands for your own good.
Then I must accompany her. She will not leave my sight.
Such action will not aid your wife's cause. Trust in justice.
Do not fear. I will find a way to resolve this.
I mean, the other doesn't feel guilty about opening the door because the door's gonna get opened anyway.
Where the hell have you been?
What do you think? Oh, yeah, you know, I went on a trip out of town. You just...
You look freaked. What's up? You saw something else, right?
Sometimes the dialogue is ridiculous. Like, where have you been? Where do you think I've been? I've been in the building trying to find the door.
You're not gonna believe this, but I saw two people who looked like the professor and Angela.
John, too?
They looked married, or I saw Angela arrested.
Well, look-alike Angela was arrested. She was being accused of witchcraft.
The spooky little girl. She gave the name Amy to the priest. That's what got the woman arrested.
This is ridiculous. There are no witches, never have been. What kind of people accuse others of that kind of crap?
The woman, Amy. I guess she's in deep
She's
shit.
obviously not a history major. A lot of people
We've
do
really
that.
screwed up here.
A lot of
Instead
times.
Getting out of this awful place, we're right back
In
in
many
the middle of town.
different towns. I don't like the crunchy. Can you move your fat off the mouse? I need to be able to move the
What do you
mouse.
think? Let's take a look around. See what we can find.
There you go. We'll be on our way from Little Hope while the others are still MIA in the woods. Something up?
Yeah, there's something kind of familiar about this place.
These small-town police stations all look the same.
This is the curator's cut. So, second, we did the theatrical, so this is curator's.
There's gotta be something.
Really, there's no looking around here? It's just the phone? There's nothing, it's just the, we're just interested in the phone. Screw the phone, man. Cats like mice. Yes, a lot of them do. Mice really trigger their hunter instinct and all that crap. I was kind of hoping I could just leave, but I guess maybe I do have to go interact with the phone. Excuse me, John?
We have a winner. Found a phone.
This could be our way out. Line's dead.
Shit! Whoa! Hey! Take it easy.
Cat right now is just staring out the window.
I'm thinking I know what's wrong.
Please do share.
There's no cable plugged in.
Trying to look past me? To look
There's
out the
gotta be
window?
a cable here someplace.
Nah, he just wants to be annoying and in the way because he's hungry.
Keep looking.
You keep looking.
Fucking thing. Thought this was our way out.
I mean, I would not ever expect a logical solution to an illogical problem. If we're, theoretically, if we're dealing with like demons and fog that won't let you leave the area, I don't think a phone call is gonna fix that. I really don't. I understand, you know, the characters are written like grasping at straws. You know, trying to hold on to their sanity and believe that if they just call for help or something, then they'll be able to get out of there. But at the same time, it's like,
What do you
it's
think?
not a normal situation, so a normal
Answer it.
solution. Assertive or assertive? Assertive.
I can
Assertive.
do this.
Be careful.
Don't stress it, Professor.
I didn't hear what the phone call was last time, did I?
I should not be here this day. I stand here falsely accused.
What can you hear?
A woman. She sounds real upset.
Talk to her. Try to get some details, her location, anything we can use to find her.
Not all here in Little Hope are willing for the truth to out.
Impatient, I can help you. Golly.
Can I ask, what's your name?
As I walked, a man and a woman appeared at my front. I had not seen them approach. I reached out in fear. I did not know them. Their clothes and manner.
Okay, it's all good. I'm gonna help you out here if I can, but I need to know your name.
I stand falsely accused of crime.
Get off of me!
You know what's a wild little pet peeve of mine? Whenever it's like a phone rings or something and I'm answering the phone and I'm on the phone for all of 5 seconds trying to listen to the other person on the phone, and then someone, usually my mother, asks, "Hey, what was on the phone? What's going on?" It's like, I don't know, if you shut the fuck up and let me talk to them, maybe I'll tell you in a little bit.
We have an understanding, do we not?
No evil word shall leave my lips.
Should you breathe a word, or the edge of a word about the other things, then I will come to you in the black of some terrible night, and bring a reckoning that will shudder you.
Now, Reverend, let us begin. Enough time has gone begging.
Go be with your kin. I beseech this court, and good Judge Wyman, do not be fooled by the protestations of the accused. The devil is the master of deceit. All his servants feign innocence. They can do little else.
I solemnly swear before God, I am innocent of all accusations against me.
Hush now, Amy.
What the hell should we do?
Stay quiet?
We need to stay quiet. We just let this play out. See what happens.
I mean no offense, Reverend Carver. I do not believe any of my neighbors, those who know me best, will speak out against me. They know who I am, that I side with the righteous.
I will not be caught in the web of your deception. The devil hides himself where he is least expected.
My wife is no devil's plaything, Reverend. I beg the court's forgiveness, but I stand by my statement. My wife Amy is innocent.
I respectfully ask this good court to pay no mind to the words of a man whose very home is foul with the stench of brimstone.
I feel a chill in my bones. What manner of...
What? Joseph would upset John. Should I just not move at all? Because he got upset when I went to little Mary,
The
too.
beast has his malevolent gaze upon us. His servant is among us.
What the? Stay out of this.
The supposed evidence against me is little more than spiteful imaginings.
If there be darkness here among us, I will shine God.
No!
Mary?
Mary, my sister, what ails you?
Oh.
What have you done to this child? You have bound an innocent girl into a pact with the devil himself. The poor creature seems possessed.
Fascinating.
No
Okay.
doubt you're doing.
It's not true, Reverend. Why
So
would
you still
take
don't have
against
any
me so?
interaction with what's going
will see
on,
the
but if
truth.
you approach
Amy, lay your
Amy
hands on
instead of Mary,
Let us see what
then you
occurs.
see Carver
If I am
orchestrate the
correct,
whole
your
thing.
tongues will release her from this
Because he's a
affliction.
jerk.
It must be so, if you are the one who bewitched her.
Boy. Nah. Nah.
Leave her alone!
Who speaks? Who's there?
God preserve us. Please. They are here among us.
The master cannot help you now.
Scrunchy
too
face, scrunchy face, scrunchy face.
They are here among us. They are here among us.
What more proof is needed that the devil walks among us in Little Hope? Take heed and pray. The devil is here in this very room. Protect yourselves. Seek out the Lord.
What the hell was that shit? Was that for real?
Felt pretty damn real to me.
Seriously? Didn't the witch trials happen centuries ago?
Most of them over 300 years ago.
Then how come we just saw one?
Like I say, I have no good explanation. That little girl who had some kind of seizure. What do you think was going on there?
That's a girl I saw in the woods.
I know that little girl. She's the one me and Angela saw back in the woods.
She was playing with a little puppet.
Accusations were often malicious, made by someone with a grudge. Or by meddling liars, like that little girl, who took perverse pleasure in poisoning their own communities.
Nah, she's just a kid.
Come on. She's just some little kid who most likely doesn't get how big a deal the whole thing is.
She knows exactly how serious it is.
Either way, the woman on trial, Angela 2.0, she seemed like she saw us. And so did some of the others. A little kid just seeing us appear out of nowhere could easily believe that was witchcraft, especially back then.
Dream up all the excuses you want for that little kid. I don't trust her one little bit.
We can't explain how we had
Dude, she's like 6.
How do you expect some little girl from 300 years ago to wrap her head around it?
The woman we just saw condemned?
At what age
I
do
saw her back at
children
the
understand the concept of death?
I noticed something else weird. Her husband? He looked a lot like you, Professor.
The two people with that little
Okay,
brat
no.
look just like Daniel and Taylor. What the hell does all this mean?
Who's that?
Hey, Professor! You in there?
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, she's too young to understand death.
Hey, Taylor, we're in here.
It's more so a thing of understanding the permanence of death, not death itself. Around 4 or 5, children understand death to a certain extent. They understand that when something dies, you know, it stops moving, or it gets buried underground, or, you know, like, things happen to it. But they don't really understand that death is final. Like, a child around that age, even if they know, like, their grandfather died and they go to their grandfather's funeral, they might still ask, like, a few months later, when's Grandpa coming back? They don't understand the finalization of death, even though they kind of understand what happens with death.
Of me was arrested,
It takes until they're closer to, like, their double-digit ages, around 10, before children actually understand that death is final and permanent and they don't come
We need to know
back.
what that woman is facing. What's going to happen to her next?
So, Little
the
Mary
idea, but how would we even
understands, to a certain extent, the game of death. That everyone
We've already been down those
that she
paths.
accuses dies in
Maybe
some
the answer
kind of
lies
horrible
in
way,
the one path we
but
haven't
doesn't
taken yet.
necessarily understand the permanence of the actions that she's being
What the hell?
manipulated to do by Carver. Yeah, no, when I was like 4 or 5, I watched fucking Watership Down.
What if I'm somehow linked to that woman?
To a certain extent, I understood, damn, all these bunnies are dying. Also, the scene with them in the the tunnel, that's messed up. I mean, the woman isn't you. It's a different woman from a different time period.
I have no fucking clue what is going down here, but I do know that that woman is not you.
Was Daniel with Angela? Was Daniel with Angela before? Was Daniel with Taylor?
Who is she? What the hell does it mean that she's here? She can't be real. She has to be a manifestation.
You mean the reason she's here is because you're here?
You got a better explanation?
I don't have an explanation.
Hey, Marie!
John
What's
says
up?
witch trials really happen
Good evening.
right here in Little Hope.
He's right. I think they did.
Then that woman was on trial
Children
hundreds
are
of years
smarter
before I got
and
here.
understand more than we give them
So how
credit
are we
for.
manifesting her?
It's mostly just a matter of they
Reincarnation?
sometimes don't
Why not?
have the brain capacity
You came
to
back here
understand what
because
they
of
see
her,
in the moment.
because
But they
you want
don't
us to work
forget
on
it, they
The rest of
remember
us?
it, and when their brains develop
We're
enough
all
to understand
reincarnated
it,
from
then they
these
really
people, and we happen to
understand
be
it,
at the same
and it
college on the
becomes
same
like
bus trip here.
a
Like I
trauma
said, I don't have
that they
an
can never
explanation.
forget.
I'm just guessing is all.
For me, an example of that is my dad is an incredibly patient and caring man, but there was one time in which he was really exhausted after a long day, and I finally saw his patience snap. And I still very remember that to this day. It's still very scary to this day,
Fog is getting
remembering the
worse.
one time that my father snapped. Because when a bad thing happens to a kid, or around a kid, even if they don't process or understand it in the moment, they never forget it, and they'll process it later on in life.
Maybe the fog was the reason for the diversion. We were never meant to make it out of here.
That's also to a certain extent part of why I think a common thing in like really young kids, if they have a family member die, is they'll kind of mourn in the moment, but they don't truly mourn until years down the road when it actually finally clicks in their brain of, oh, Grandpa's never coming back. Grandpa's gone. Little Mary's traumatizing herself right now? Yeah, she is. Little Mary's gonna grow up to be a lot, older and probably be ridden with guilt, feeling like she's murdered her entire family because her actions contributed to that.
Okay. Who's first up?
Professor, you keep telling us you're in
A lot of blame will be removed from her because, as we know in the story, eventually
Okay.
the Reverend Carver is found out to be a devil worshipper and condemned by the community
Is it
and
safe to
presumably murdered.
Don't stress. The professor and me will make sure you get across, no problem.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely did.
Right, we'll
We
get you over for
saw
sure.
the court scene again, where Amy was being accused. The first time we went to go talk to Mary, and Mary just keeled over and having a seizure. Well, this time we went over to try to talk to Amy. And because we went over there, we actually saw the Reverend Carver, and his reaction was to look at Mary and gave her like a knowing nod. So it's like, oh yeah, no, he orchestrated the fake seizure. He made her have the fake seizure.
Hey!
Because it's just a little game. It's a little game for Mary, and she doesn't understand the permanence of it. She just is convinced that it's kind of just a game with the Reverend. The Reverend, however, knows exactly what he's doing.
In this year of our Lord, 1692, we are here present to bear witness to a just execution.
No!
Amy is declared guilty of consorting with the devil, and is to be drowned as a witch and sorceress. Let us pray in silence for her soul.
I've done no wrong. I am no witch. I do not deserve death. I beg you.
I don't know how to help you. Tell me what I can do.
Please, sir. You must help me. You must.
The devil is in the wind, seeking to help his own. He would release her from the chains. Isaac, let us conclude our business here.
You know, to a certain extent, in all of the
Be
story,
imposed before it's too late.
honestly, it just sounds like the devil's the good
Devil
guy.
fortifies her. You must bind her tightly.
Because, just like objectively speaking about the story that's happening in the past. What happens? Okay, what does God do? God don't do shit. God isn't doing nothing for nobody. God has not participated in any effect in anything happening in the past whatsoever. But according to these people, the devil is constantly influencing what's happening and taking part in the story. And what is the devil doing that God isn't? Helping the people who are about to be murdered. Honestly, the devil seems like a pretty cool dude if he's just trying to keep people alive and not get, you know, murdered.
Under a shroud of innocence, taken the form of a child by accuser.
The devil's always the one trying to help the people who are about to get killed. Maybe the devil ain't such a bad guy. Or, I don't know, to a certain extent, wouldn't like a true man of God be like, oh, a miracle, God wants them to live, so let's let them live. Damn, girl, you drowned fast. I don't think God actually wanted people to kill and punish people like this. What? That sounds weird. God not wanting a murder? I don't know. That doesn't sound like the big man. You know, if there's anything I know about God, it's that he likes murder. I don't have the words.
I don't know how to tell you what I just saw.
Your double was pushed into the river in chains. She drowned.
I often find that people who speak for God are the most blasphemous, sinful sons of bitches there are. People who speak of God can be pretty decent folk. More often than not, I find the people who don't even speak or talk of God at all to be some of the better folks. I actually taught this in a class or something once, and it was like a whole lecture for the day, and the general point of the lecture is if you truly want to understand what it means to do good and be virtuous, don't look to the man of God, look to the man who has no God. Because the man of God will do good things for good people because he believes in some reward in his afterlife. He believes he will be rewarded for his virtuous deeds, therefore he does not do it from a place of good. But he believes there's a reward. The man who's not of God, who still does good things but expects no prize or reward, truly understands what it means to do good for others and be selfless.
Give me a hand here! Hold on, hold on. I'm coming back for you, John. Hold on. Reach up and grab my hand. Jump up and grab onto me.
Dismissive girl.
Okay, I trust you.
Come on, we knows what happens when you fail this one, girl. Hey, good job, John. Anyway, I thought it was an interesting lecture of the day. And you know, there's a certain amount of truth to it.
Phew, that was really quite
In a way, it's kind of more fascinating if you're told to, like,
to a fate worse
if you're given, like, a marshmallow, and you're told if you share half of it with this other kid who doesn't have a marshmallow, then you'll be given another marshmallow. And then another test subject is not told that at all. They're just give one marshmallow to one kid. It is more interesting, you know, to think about what it means to have true kindness when you don't expect anything in return.
don't you think?
Because most of the time, the kid who's given a marshmallow but not told he'll get a reward will still share half his marshmallow with the other kid.
Good move. Look after number one, right? The boys have
Oh, that's
some
true.
interesting theories.
Religious people can be scary.
Could they, as
I
Andrew
refuse to ever walk into a white church again if I can help it during Mass. I don't ever want to go to a white church again during Mass.
Maybe you're choosing to believe
The last time I
Daniel.
did that, I had a panic attack. I do not like organized religion in that capacity.
My dream was lengthened
When I was
after
really, really
life.
small, my parents sent me and my brother to Sunday school, you know. They wanted to have us, you know.
Methought the melancholy
What do we think? They didn't really think too much about it. But they're like, just, you know, we should just send him to Sunday school. Also, they made my mother's in-laws happy that we went to Sunday school. But me and my brother never really got too into it. In part because, you know...
It's me.
Yeah, boy. Hey, Beanort. In part because...
This must be very confusing for
I don't know, I just didn't like how I was being taught that God was a big freaking hypocrite.
Ghosts, death,
You know? Every sermon would start with like, God loves you, God forgives you, God will care for you. And then the entire rest of the sermon is, God's gonna damn you to hell. If you say one thing out of line, you're gonna burn in hell and the devil gonna stab you with a pitchfork. It's like, oh my God, what? Does God love me or does he not love me? I was from a fire and brimstone church that just kept saying that, like, you're sinful and gonna go to hell and nothing you can do is gonna make it better, but God loves and forgives you, but you're still gonna go to hell. I can't stand that. I can't stand that kind of church.
As terrifying as it might be.
You know, if the church was just all about praising God and love for yourself and for God and for your neighbor and just generally positive vibes, my brother and I have both agreed. If we went to a gospel church growing up, we would probably be more religious today than we are. But because we went to a white fire and brimstone God hates you church, like, God hates me? Alright.
What in the
Fuck
name of
God.
holy fuck was that? I've never seen anything like it.
Screw that guy then. If he don't even know me and he doesn't like me, screw that guy. I'm not gonna do shit for him. I'm gonna do good because it's good to do good.
I was nearly
Not
gone.
for him.
If that thing had caught me.
Sounds like he sucks.
You've had the crap scared out of you.
Sorry, it's like
We all
blasphemy for
At least
anyone,
we got
but
the fuck away.
this has been my experience with religion. I didn't care for
Thank
it.
God we're all okay.
Plus,
Right
like, I
now,
don't get
we're
it.
safe.
That thing, whatever the
Last time
fuck
I
it
was in a
was,
church,
it's
I was
still
in
out
a large group of
Could be
people
hunting
who,
us as we speak.
to my understanding, generally were not particularly religious themselves. Chains look familiar? What do you mean?
It was in chains. Just like the woman who went in the water. I don't believe that's coincidence. Either of you see what happened to Taylor and Daniel?
They can't be far behind us. Let's just get out of here.
Can we keep moving? I don't feel safe here.
We're moving. We're moving, Angela. Movement is happening. Calm down. We're actually moving so fast that the game's jittering a little bit. Was it this way?
That thing is still coming for me.
It doesn't sound close. We'll be fine if we keep moving.
Doesn't sound. If you can hear it, it's close. What do you mean it doesn't sound? If you can hear it, it's close.
There's gotta be some way out of this place.
That's kind of the fun fact about hearing. If you hear it, it's pretty close. I'm never gonna be like out in the woods, hear a bear rummaging around and think, oh, it's pretty far away. It's like, no. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, there's a bear nearby. Granted, it's not as bad to see a bear or hear a bear nearby as if I heard a man. Now, if I heard a man saying anyone there in the woods, oh man, I'm in trouble now. A bear is one thing, a man, that's different. The man versus bear thing is so funny to me. Oh, hey Andrew, what's up? I think I went in a circle. I went in a circle.
Poor guy died young.
Oh wait, hold up. Oh, this is the family. Yeah, this is the whole Clark family. And there's Dennis, and that was Tanya, and this is Megan. So this is actually a first pretty big hint that the dude actually didn't die in the beginning because the entire family is buried here. But he's not. Anthony's not here. Which means he survived. Grizzly? No, you don't run against a grizzly. You don't beat any of them. If it comes to like a foot race with any kind of bear, you're gonna lose that foot race. Bears can easily reach speeds of like 20 to 30 miles per hour. That's faster than any human has to even run. You don't beat a bear in a foot race. You don't beat a bear if you go downhill, you don't beat a bear if you go uphill. You certainly don't beat a bear if you go into a tree. If you don't have bear mace, from what I understand, the best thing that you can do against a grizzly bear is curl up on the ground, put your hands, fingers interlaced on the back of your neck, and just be a tight little ball, and hope that fucker loses interest in you. If you're faced with a grizzly, the most that you can hope for is he loses interest and leaves. If you're faced with a black bear, make yourself look big, try to scare them off. You can probably scare a black bear away. Unless it has cubs, then you're not going to win that one. My exception to the man versus bear answer is a polar bear. If the bear in the woods with me is a polar bear, no, I'll pick the man. I'll pick the man. I'll take that chance. I'm not dealing with the polar bear. Because the polar bear is the only kind of bear that does not see us, as human. They don't see us as a problem. Other bear species know humans should be avoided, or they're scary, or they might have food, but they're not food. Polar bears straight up just see us as a food source. That is all polar bears ever see us as.
I'm all for putting
We are prey to polar bears. I'm not about that.
Thing as we can.
Pretty sure Daniel and Taylor would be thinking the same
Dude,
thing.
I watched a video once of a scientist that was in like a little glass, not glass, but like very...
Out of sight, quick!
Out of sight. Why? It's just Vince.
You okay?
He made a derogatory comment? Wait, he did?
Stupid old fool. Can't a guy get some peace around here?
Best to keep out of his way, I reckon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We should talk about what the woman said before they drowned her. The little girl has to be
No, I watched a video once of like a scientist who was studying polar bears, and in like a clear, super reinforced, like plexiglass metal container.
Let's go.
And the polar bear came up and was climbing all on it and biting it and pushing it, and the scientist inside was just like, and a lot of comments were just like, oh, that's so cute. And I'm sitting over here like, that bear's trying to get food. That bear's trying to eat him. That bear sees a can of food and he's trying to open the can, and if he opens the can, that dude's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. I don't fucks with polar bears. If I need to, I'll fucks with a black bear. If I'm in no other choice option, I'll curl up and hope the grizzly leaves me alone.
How you doing? You holding up okay?
If it's a panda bear, you could run from a panda bear. They don't really care too much. But you don't want it to catch you.
I'm wondering if that...
A panda bear can
thing
absolutely
could be
destroy
coming
you. The
after
mistake
us.
people make with panda bears is
Don't
they
it's
think,
coming.
oh,
You and me gotta stay real close
they're not
now.
gonna bother me. They're cute and fuzz. You're just like, no, they'll fucking kill you too. But you can generally get away from them because they just want bamboo. They don't really eat meat too often. They don't care too much about it.
When you say
Hey, Chris, what's
close,
up?
how close exactly?
Sun bear, I mean, if you die to a sun bear, it's gonna be the funniest death ever because they look so freaking doofy
closer.
and weird.
A little bit more.
Generally, I don't think sun bears care too much either, but they do occasionally eat meat. You'll die to a sun bear and wonder that entire time, was it just a Chinese dude in a costume or was that a real bear? It's another topical comment.
Nothing, probably.
I heard something.
Although, not as recent as the whole man versus bear debate. I like animal facts. I like learning lots of things about animals. My man versus bear answer is it has like some, it's like bear asterisk, and then the asterisk is a long explanation. You don't really have bears in Europe? Yeah, no, you don't. You got coyotes, but coyotes are, you know, the most hated animal in the world, but also the best at surviving under circumstances.
Not a place I want to revisit.
Quite the tourist trail.
Everyone looking for a place to park and nap? I feel that. What about drop bears? Okay, well see, with a drop bear, depending upon if it dropped on you, then, I mean, do your best to throw it off and run, because you can outrun a drop bear. But the thing that you go wrong with in the first place is not looking for drop bears when you're walking under trees. See, that was your first mistake, is that if you're in an area where there are drop bears, and there'll definitely be signs, and it's like, warning drop bears, and you're just like, haha, these are some fun trees to walk under. Now, you know, it's kind of like getting attacked by a squirrel, just like a much bigger squirrel that could actually maul your face off. But they're not necessarily as lethal as other bears because of their size. They can certainly fuck you up, but they're not as lethal as other bears. You don't have to just, like, pray to whatever god you believe in that it will eventually leave you alone. You can, like, throw it that like a baby and then just run.
You need to come
depending upon how aggressively it's assaulting you. They do have sharp claws and they can dig in, and it can be really difficult to get them off, but it's more feasible.
That thing could still be around here.
You have hogs? Yeah, no, I don't fucks with pigs.
No, we left that thing
Fun
way
fact,
behind.
Marie.
We must have.
When it comes to, like, farm animals, it's like, oh, cows are like big puppies, or like goats, they're like stupid little cats.
You're going
You know,
first,
horses,
right?
they're giant anxiety
Been a few
couches, but, you know,
I'm not
overall,
crossing
not
this
too
crap
bad.
little bridge. No
Pigs?
way.
No, fuck pigs. I don't go near pigs. I do not fucks with pigs.
Fine. I'm heading across. You can follow me. If the bridge is still standing.
Okay then. What the hell is that?
It's a crunchy man. I don't like the crunchy man. How do I feel about llamas? Mean sons of bitches. Very good livestock guardian animals. Like donkeys, you know? If you typically work with alpacas, then you could just get a couple llamas. They'll defend the herd. They will just straight up murder anything that comes. They'll beat the hell out of a coyote. Donkeys, same thing. Donkeys are just pretty much on site for anything that even looks like a dog. Donkeys are not fond of canine-looking animals. Coyote, fox, wild dog, don't matter. They will kill it. They will kill it, and they will fling around its corpse like a toy.
You see what I'm seeing? This whole place is one giant memorial to death. Let's get out of here. Daniel!
Get your hands off us!
Quiet.
captain of all evil is here.
That little kid is the evil here? I don't get it.
My beloved Amy proclaimed it so with her dying testimony. If this evil is to end, Mary must be stopped.
I'll pack a lunch. Why do you look like John?
Who in the hell are you?
Why do you look like my professor?
Just like John.
I have no answers for you. Perhaps I'm already under a witch's spell.
There it lies. I found it.
How did you come by this?
Fashioned with my own hand.
I take it to protect you. Suspicion and betrayal walk side by side in Little Oak. No one is safe.
Please, Tabitha, let me keep here.
Gotta love condemning your sister to death for taking your time. All the child understands is that if she says it's a person, then they get punished. Children really don't fully understand the concept of death.
No working phone anywhere.
Okay, so it looks like we really are trapped here.
Still no sign of him?
Nope. Not yet.
I just hope they're both okay. I figured we'd have found the bus driver by now. Wonder where he's at.
Why can't you leave us alone?
I think she wants us to go after her.
You want to follow her? She could be leading us into danger, even a trap.
The two girls we've seen. One is from the past. This one is from here and now.
Maybe the girl we're seeing here is somehow a mirror image of the girl from the 17th century.
Don't you want to wait for Daniel and Taylor?
If they were coming this way, they'd be here by now.
Would they be here by now? I mean, that's not a logical statement.
Stay loose. Who knows what's up ahead?
Hey, wait for us!
Shoo! Ugh! Disgusting! Guys? You there?
Angela does not have very good survival instincts. Not even like a little bit.
It's Angela! I got you!
John! Help me, for God's sake!
Yeah, she's fine. She's, you know, she's going deeper.
Can't just leave her down there. We've got to go get her. Angela, are you down there?
That thing might be down. Help me get down there.
Help me get down there.
Oh.
Angela? You still down here? It's John.
You okay down there?
I'm good.
Oh, surprisingly not broken at all. Oh, look at those dogs.
That's all there was. Nothing else. Hey!
Andrew's gonna get crunchified by the captain? Oh my god.
There's something blocking the door. Give me a hand, will ya?
I'm sure Angela's fine. Or maybe not. Who knows?
This place is a museum of some kind.
She in there?
Relax.
This doesn't feel right.
Stay focused. We're not having a rerun of what just
I
happened.
was like getting
to Angela.
crunchified is a good thing too.
You
Which
sure about
commercials made you crunchy?
Do whatever it takes to
This
keep
is my
us
second play.
both
It's a
safe.
curator's cut.
Once we're out of here, we'll hook
It
up
is
with
the
the
second
others.
playthrough, but also it's
They're still alive.
technically not the second playthrough. Because every single game in the Dark Game Pictures anthologies has two cuts. You have the theatrical cut, which is how the game is first intended to be played, and you go through specific paths and play specific characters. And then you have the curator's cut, which, after you do the theatrical cut, you can do the curator's cut, which is the same story, but you play different characters. I don't fully remember it, but it's like this as an example. I've gone through here before. I've looked through here before, but the last time I was here, I played Andrew, not John. Sometimes you can get different results and see different things. Like, I had no control over John in that first interaction outside, so I don't think I could go down to get the glasses. Then Until Dawn will come out for PC. I did not, but that is very awesome to know, actually. I super want to play Until Dawn. The thing that's been setting me back is just not having the space to actually set up the PlayStation and get it all hooked up and situated. Oh, Crunchify me. What for Captain Crunch? Was that what? Since when did Captain Crunch want to make people crunchy?
Come take a look at this.
I've seen this before.
It's a little puppet.
On the road outside that shitty little bar we stopped at. Angela and me saw it laying there, picked it up. Right before that kid Mary scared us for the first time.
Interesting.
You think she maybe led us here? Wanted us to see this?
I have no idea. I have no
Let's
idea
take
if
a
that
proper
mic even
look.
picked it up.
What the hell,
But I
Professor?
freaking love my dad sneeze. He's
There
in the
are
basement
many,
right
many
now
stories
working
about
on
how
some shit,
spirits
so
can
just
attach themselves to objects.
below my feet onto
Sure,
the
in
floorboards,
movies.
I hear this man
Take it
literally
easy,
just
will
yell, "Achoo!" Because that's how he sneezes. Oi, let's burn it.
What if Mary's spirit is somehow attached to this thing? We burn it, and this could all end right here.
Look at it another way. Maybe by burning her precious things, it's just gonna piss the kid off.
Yeah, let's do it.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing here.
Right. Sure. It's not worth taking a chance on. And it ain't bringing Angela back either.
Can I burn
Let
it?
me do it if you're not up for it.
Andrew decided to burn the bones that Andrew's concerned. Yeah, I know,
Full
but like,
responsibility.
I want to burn it.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? It's a doll. I mean, okay, there's a lot of supernatural stuff happening around here, so there could be Why are you holding it? He held that for way too long.
Think that worked?
I gotta say.
You can post a link. For sure. Are we really just gonna leave that burning on the ground, or? This seems like a major, very literal fire hazard. What is a crunchitize?
I wonder who's babysitting tonight. Mrs. Winkler.
No playing. No.
I remember Mrs. Winkler. I actually remember Mrs. Winkler.
your teeth, Natty. Crunchitize. Welcome to my...
Oh! I never paid attention to the phrase that Captain Crunch said. I just remembered Mrs. Winkler. Yeah, he crunchitizes them to bring them to the fun world where fun things happen, and there's no Mrs. Winkler.
Hey, we can get out this way. I got a good feeling about this. Burning it was the right move.
I have no idea burning it even has any sort of anything on the story. Does burning do anything to the story? Who knows? I am interested though in what Taylor and Daniel see when they get there, because the first time I left it alone and the poppet wasn't there when we got there, but this time I burned it, so what if the poppet is there?
What the fuck was that? No idea. Guys? Professor? That you in there?
Can we just get out of here? Where the hell are the others?
Probably as lost as us.
You think they're looking for us?
Could be.
Angela's got no interest in finding me. That's for sure.
She's got a mean streak, all right. But she's got some heart.
You sure about that?
All right. $10 says no one's home.
I'm not touching that. Still, first place we've seen in a while.
Find a way in?
Like you found a way into that store? You a burglar in your spare time?
No. But I
Okay,
wasn't a past
look,
life.
to a certain extent, you could feasibly argue that there might still be some stubborn old fool who's living in this house, despite how dilapidated it is and how the town is empty. Some people are really stubborn about holding on to their land and houses. The store, however, was clearly abandoned and left to rot, and definitely not a big deal to break into. You know, especially given the circumstances of everything going on and just really wanting to get the heck out.
Hey, Daniel, look here.
Found a way in?
Take a look.
Don't think anyone's visited for a long time. Oh, yeah. And that's $10 you owe me.
Did not take that bet.
Don't owe you squat. I never took the bet.
Fair enough.
Never take a losing bet.
It's loose. I can jimmy this open, no problem.
I wish it was John that said that line. Then I could tell him, all right, get to Jimmy and John.
Let's get this over with.
Need a change of pants?
It's just Anakin.
Get your ass in here. Door's open.
These things look so real. They're freaking me out. What's up?
Do I get to be her?
I just saw something.
Do I get to be Taylor? I want to be Taylor. Can I be Taylor? Please, 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 can I be Taylor?
Where the hell are you going? You sure this is a good move?
Nope.
I get to be Taylor? Yay!
I beg you.
Only God can ease your plight now. This court has heard from Joseph how Mary has in her possession a devil's plaything, a poppet. It is clear to me that you, Tabitha, are the one who gave the child this monstrosity. You must come with me.
Mary, tell him about this poppet. How you made it with your own hands.
You are mistaken, dear sister. The doll has never been mine.
Do you see now why I must have your help? Please.
Grab doll, confront girl. Confronting girl never works out. Grab doll?
What trickery is this? Witchcraft! Your master can help you no more. Cast aside your false idols and pray to the one almighty Lord for forgiveness. You will pay dearly for bewitching an innocent child.
I beg you, Mary, speak the truth before it is too late. This cannot be undone.
Silence, woman.
What happened?
You
I
just
heard
want to
voices.
smack a person? It's like, your master can't help you. It's like, this is not the master helping. Are you serious?
I saw my fucking self looking back at me, dressed all weird, speaking funny. I mean, what the fuck?
Hey, I'm sorry. I tried like crazy to stay with you, but
I don't know what happened. This woman, the one who looked like me, they just dragged her out like some kind of criminal. I mean, shit. Let's get out of here.
I hear that.
Oh, a knife.
I found us a knife.
Huh? Think we should bring it along?
I'm keeping hold of it.
Yeah, Taylor had the knife.
Oh, you been in many knife fights?
Pretty sure I can take care of myself.
Look, it's just knives 101. The pointy part goes in the person who's attacking you. That pretty straightforward.
Something was burned here not long ago.
Yeah, I smell it. Great. On top of all this other crap, we got a pyromaniac running around too.
Excuse me, I'm trying to look at stuff. So the pop is still gone regardless of what you do.
Come take a look at this.
But... okay.
The enclosed poppet, or doll...
No matter what
is
you
thought
do, the
to have
poppet is
originally
gone for
belonged to a
Taylor
child
and
in the late
Daniel.
1600s.
I thought maybe we would at least see like the charred remains of the poppet, but
Creepy.
nah.
Shit, wait, I got it. This missing doll has got to be the one I saw with the kid.
It would be very entertaining if by the time Taylor and Daniel got here, the entire museum
Kinda
was on
weird.
fire.
This place is full-on nightmare central. I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to.
With you on that.
Excuse me. Buddy. Move!
Come on, let's go.
Are we gonna check out the other Scooby-Doo game? Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
hello.
Hey, what's hi, bud?
Are
Hi.
things becoming any clearer for you?
Yeah, sure.
That thing, whatever it is, just keeps coming for Angela. Unrelenting. I do hope she's okay. Anyway, now that a child's
She might be.
toy has been burnt,
She might not be.
fine.
I didn't control her, so I don't know if she got away.
Another instrument of death added to the group's collection. Good work. Let me help you out. Give you one little hint.
Nah.
No hint? Perhaps you think you can piece things together yourself. The stakes are much greater than life and death. I hope you know what you're doing. I'll leave you now with some wise words from a great Irish playwright I once met in Paris, I believe. Never judge anyone shortly. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future.
The main thing I don't like about the curator is it doesn't matter whether you say yes or no to his hint, he still gives it to you, he just berates you if you say no.
Looks like we've lucked out here. Back on the road.
Like, there's a lot of choices that don't change anything and don't mean squat, but the choices you make the curator definitely don't mean shit. Yes or no, he's still gonna give you that hint. You cannot get this man to shut up.
What did she do to be taken like that?
Not a great omen for sure. But nothing's gonna happen to you. I'll make sure of that.
I hope I get to make things right with Angela. A lot of bad, weird shit gone down tonight.
Yeah. It's gonna get crunchy, isn't it?
Where the hell is that coming from?
I don't know.
Here, check this out.
This isn't possible. I know those markings. This is my old tire swing. Look, here, see?
Hey, it's okay, it's okay.
It's not okay, you don't get it. See these stars? I painted them onto this tire with my dad when I was 10 years old.
You sure?
Hell yes, I'm sure this is my tire swing. How come it's out here?
I believe you, okay?
Believe her. Just believe her. Why not?
So what does it mean?
It's gotta be some weird head trip message for me.
Hey, look at me, look at me. We're getting through this, okay? Together.
That's not crunchy, that's stabby.
This is not my doing. You must help me. I beg you.
Oh, she's not.
Please help
Wait,
me
she's not
before
getting
it is
burned?
too late.
Hush now, woman. Only the Almighty can forgive your sin. That is your only hope of salvation.
Listen to me. I have committed no sin. The puppet I am condemned for is a child's plaything. Nothing more. I
I
swear
will not be
it.
deceived. I see the evil in you. My duty is to cleanse our town of your sickness. There is no other way. You must hang. soul of this our sister Tabitha,
yeah,
who has been
no,
led
this is
astray by
different.
the devil, and do with it as you will.
The woman we just saw, it was me. That means I'm next.
Nah, you'll be fine. Hopefully don't miss some quick time
Nothing
events.
bad's gonna happen to you. I'll make sure of that.
Thanks. I'm glad you're here.
So who's
Let's keep on going to the
chasing?
church.
Is it
That's
Crunchy or
likely where the
Stabby?
rest are.
I mean, Stabby wants Daniel. Crunchy wants John. We're not getting chased by Bernie. Or is it? Is there a Chokey? Is there a Chokey demon? There's a kitty!
Feels like we're being followed.
We are being followed.
Hey! Get the fuck out of here!
Back the fuck off, will you? Oh crap, what the fuck is that?
Run?
We gotta go, come on!
Where the hell is the rope going? Oops, sorry, messed up with Daniel. Help? Or, help? Oh, it is a Chokey! We're getting chased by a Chokey. Oh, don't show the toes doing that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Keep moving, go!
Don't do the toes. I don't like the toes doing that. The most disturbing thing about it is the freaking toes.
You hear that? Is that Taylor?
Strangled Creepy isn't any bad. I think Strangled Creepy is worse.
Taylor!
A, no idea where the rope's going. B, I don't like them. I don't like them toes scraping on the ground. That's an uncomfortable feeling for me. Stop! I'd rather take the char guy.
One of those fucking things is after
Get
us!
inside! Go! Come on, move it!
Hey! Run!
Get inside!
Lee, help. Help?
Hey! That thing is almost on you!
Are you crazy? You trying to get yourself killed?
Get in here.
Where's Angela?
She didn't make it. Nothing we could do.
You're kidding me.
No, and we have to keep that thing outside, or we'll be joining her.
Fuck.
Look for ways in and out of here. Close them all
Oh,
off.
Jesus, you are wired. Buddy, calm down. My cat's freaking what? Dude.
Thought my time was
My
up
cat's
back
fighting his
there.
own demons right now.
You're
Buddy's
okay.
looking all
It's all
wild.
good. I was never gonna let that thing take you.
No! Get off of him!
I never
lay my eyes on you again. Tabitha.
You look like me.
What the hell? You look just like me. Who are you?
I asked myself the same question. Something's happening which has changed us all, even young Mary. Some days Mary seems the gentle, kind-hearted young girl I've always loved. Yet she's changed also. There's a malice in her so powerful I dare not name it.
Oh, she's just troubled.
You gotta watch out for her. She's a messed up kid.
I see your trickery. You would tempt me into betrayal in exchange for your hollow words. I will not abandon Mary. Mary! Thanks be to God!
I heard talk, David, but you're without company. Were you conversing with the same evil spirits who took hold of Amy and Tabitha?
There are no spirits here. Can you not see these people standing alongside me? Tabitha among them.
Except for Mary, we are alone, David.
Tell me you see Tabitha here. How can you not?
If Tabitha is by your side, then it is her ghost. I'm certain he was trying to ward off any evil
Enough.
spirits, not conjure them.
Tabitha was justly executed, as you well know. Perhaps guilt has clouded your senses. Tabitha has gone, but the evil she brought remains. You will come to no harm from David. My word on that.
I'm no danger to Mary. Nothing in heaven or hell could tempt me to harm her.
Wait, hold on! Professor? Andrew! It's me. I'm next.
Yep, sounds legit.
Priest, reverend, whatever. Made accusations against my double.
Okay, so we didn't get to talk
Sounded
to
serious.
Vince.
Another trial?
That might end up
Not
good or
this
bad.
time.
Not sure.
It sure looked like it was heading that way.
And the girl? Mary?
She was there. But it seemed like she was trying to defend my double.
Sounds like burning that weird doll didn't do the job.
We secure in here? You find any other ways in?
Oh, sorry, I didn't check. I was too busy going
Sorry,
back in
Professor, I didn't
time.
That thing is still out there. Look over there.
We have to follow her. Whoever she is, she's tied up in everything that's happened here.
What if you're right? What then?
If we can stop her, it could prevent any more harm happening to our doubles.
Okay. Guard the door in case that thing comes back.
Hey, kid? You out here?
Be weird if she was.
It pains me to say these words, but your punishment today will protect us all. Keep our town safe.
Can you spare him? I beg you.
This is hard for you, child. But one day you will understand, and you will thank me.
Go from this place, Mary. Your pleas cannot reach him. My fate is not a memory you should carry.
Who will be my keeper if you are gone?
Judge Wyman has instructed Abraham. He will be your keeper. A decision not all are in agreement with.
I think the creepiest thing about all of it is just why the Reverend really wants to be Mary's guardian.
No!
Oops. Well, I mean, he'd die anyway, so, you know. It is what it is.
I should have held on to him. This is down to me.
It doesn't change though.
He was right there. Nothing I could do.
The I've Seen Myself Get Killed Club would like to welcome its newest member. Say hi to Daniel, everyone.
Wow. That was really fucking rude.
Seriously? That's some real cold-blooded shit, Taylor.
That's no, that's
The
not.
jokes aren't dark anymore. They're jet black.
That's not funny.
Now
That's
we know
not.
the
That's
pattern.
not good.
Angela was killed after seeing her double executed. Taylor had a narrow escape from that thing. You see your double get it? And you're next.
Thanks for sharing.
I'm not going the same way as Angela. No way.
Well, no, you're probably gonna get stabbed. Oh, that's.
There it is! That's what's been after us!
I prefer the burning demon more. I did not. That is creepy as hell. That is not okay.
What do we do now with that thing outside?
Quiet.
I feel like they underreacted to that.
It's out there. Listen.
It's out there for now. What if it decides to come in after us?
Maybe we're okay if we stay inside the church.
Because
it's holy ground. A church? Maybe it can't come in.
Really? It's a fucking vampire now?
I'm just saying, this is a solid building.
He's right.
No, I mean,
We're
it's
safer
just
in here.
basic
We're
demon
staying
stuff,
put.
honestly.
That thing is hunting me just like before. It wants me. You don't get what we're dealing with. That thing out there is something fucking else. We gotta get away from it. Right?
You also don't understand what we're dealing with. Nah, for now we're gonna
Sorry, I'm
chill.
with them on this. We go out there, we're toast.
Guess I'm outvoted, but if that thing busts in here, I'm out of here like the wind.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine, sweetie, but like just chill out. Just a little bit, you know? Just a smidge.
Sounds like more than one. Fucking great.
Just listen up.
People are not much of a fan of Carver. Wait. Oh, I guess that's just the amount of time that they served as a pastor. So there's no way he's 4. He only served 4 years as pastor before everything went to hell. Nah, I'm good.
Let's go! I'm out of here!
Quickly! Go! Get out of sight! Hide!
Did I confront? Is that the positive? Is confronting positive? Maybe? Yeah, I think maybe John dies there if you don't confront. See, here's the troubling thing about, you know, the twist of this thing and, you know, who all these people really are. is I don't know exactly what decisions can or cannot cause someone to die because the curator isn't showing up.
We gotta do something now. Hold on. We need to be. Fuck Todd. Taylor's in trouble.
Is that you? I can't see shit.
Right? Right.
Is that you? I'm over here.
Taylor!
Right. Left is to the demon. Right is right. Well, I don't know left is to it, I presume.
Am I happy to see you guys? Thought I'd lost you.
We're still in big trouble.
See, I don't know what can cause death and what can't, because they're not real. In Man of Medan,
I need a break.
and it's just like a quirk of the series,
We gotta keep moving.
is
Can't
any
stop.
time
No,
there's
wait.
ever a point where there's like
Needs
an
a break.
option for someone to die,
Forget
the
it.
curator does a
things
cameo
are
in the
coming after
background.
us,
Dude is
not
like
you.
Slenderman just
We
standing in
can't
the
hang around.
background all blurred whenever there's an option that would
None of
cause
us
a
is
character to
safe.
die. You don't get that for any of these guys.
Tonight.
So I don't really know what would or wouldn't cause them to die.
All right. What's our next move?
I'm not sure.
We should rest here for a while.
You asleep? That's impressive.
I wish. No way I could get any shut-eye after what went down tonight. Would love to, though. I'm beat. Any ideas how we getting out of here?
Listen. It's clear now. There's no help available. We're on our own.
Sure seems that way.
Our best shot, maybe our only shot, is to stop that girl, Mary.
Getting to Mary, stopping her might help, sure, okay, but what about the other kid? The one that keeps running from us?
Mary and her are connected somehow, I'm sure of it. Maybe the other girl is trying to lead us somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. Maybe to a place we can stop all this.
There's nothing we can do, man.
Everything feels out of control. I don't think there's anything we can do at this point.
Mary's the key to everything that's happened. The trials, the executions.
Sure, but how are we supposed to stop her? Not even sure she's real.
Too late for us to do anything now. We've had it. This is over.
We have to try. We owe it to the others. And ourselves. Mary's the key to this. I'm certain of it.
It's not that simple. And like you said, she's just a kid. We can't...
Listen to me. We see her again. We do whatever is necessary.
I don't like dude's weird, murder craze for a child.
What's that?
Shh, shh.
Hell no, that thing is back to finish me off.
Oh, hey, by the way, guys, I have a gun.
Okay. Wait until you have a clean shot.
Do I get the option to not shoot? Because no.
Point that goddamn thing at someone else, will you?
Angela! My God. Never thought I'd see you again. I was sure you were gone.
We thought...
We're all glad you made it.
Stop it. You're gonna make me blush. But thank you.
No one messes with you.
For sure. You are one tough lady.
So the whole crew is back together. You rounded everyone up. Good job.
Not quite. They found us. Right now, our priority is getting you safe. Let's go. We've come across more of those things since you left us.
The thing that chased after me was horrendous. Now you're telling me there's more of them? What in God's name are they?
Oh, I almost forgot I had these. Very happy to return them. There was a time I feared it wouldn't happen.
Thanks. You're a true gentleman. One lens is broken. Maybe I'll break the other one, then I won't have to see what's going on down here.
Not sure that's gonna give us the edge.
Wait, you're not gonna wear your glasses just because the lens is broken?
I like the idea.
You're not... You're not gonna...
You hear that? I heard it.
Look, as someone who used to wear glasses, I don't care if a lens is broken. If I need to see stuff, I'm gonna put on my broken glasses. What? She's just not... Girl.
Let me help you down.
Move! Run! Ease up, will you? Hold up! Andrew, wait!
One eye corrected and the other not is very disorienting. I mean, it's not a matter of corrected or not. Rescue. Run.
Keep moving, go!
Yeah, run. That would be a good one.
Isn't this going back where we started?
Doesn't matter. We have to keep moving.
All it is having a crack on the lens. It's like just having something on the lens that you need to clean off. Like, it's not a big deal.
I got you.
It's not like the lens is entirely missing.
Gotcha. Andrew? You there?
Daniel? Taylor?
Man, sometimes with certain shots, you really just wish... Oh, hey. Hey, Choki, what's up? What the fuck? What is that? Oh gosh. What? What did Choki use to grab Taylor? What was that?
How we got out of there in one piece, I'll never know.
Hold the celebrations. We're still cornered in Shithole Central.
And the fucking mutants are still out there. We gotta keep moving.
Like the humanizing little moment of, the demon's struggling, stuck in a tree and all that.
Yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you. Not by angels or by demons. Heaven or hell. Perhaps you've started to
I enjoy this guy's company one time. Every single time after that, it's just like, oh my god, shut up. Please just please stop talking. You're so annoying. You're so unholier than thou. So slow.
Everything, and one may not be quite what they appear to be. 3 executions, 3 tormented beings.
Or
And not a
executions, or
soul
tormented
lost.
beings.
You're doing very well. Keep it up. Any thoughts on what might be around the corner, hidden by the fog?
A burned house.
Something wicked this way comes.
Not a witch. Alright, well,
People
you
look
know,
out for the girl.
nice that Daniel lived through that, although dude did get stabbed.
I, for one, hope I never see that girl
I don't think he
ever
got
again.
stabbed in the
Sure she'll be back
theatrical
real
cut.
soon.
Maybe he did. I don't know. I don't think he did.
Come and check this out.
Looks kind of beautiful, don't you think?
Kind of weird looking.
Yeah, Bob, you're getting it.
No, this cannot be. My own eyes deceive me. My apologies for the lateness of the hour, but I must speak with you.
What ails you, my friend?
It is Mary. I am troubled by her, by the part she has played in these trials.
Those trials trouble us all.
There is more to this. I saw her smile as her own sister was executed. She took pleasure from it.
Are you certain?
I am. But now that she speaks of guilt and remorse, it is hard not to believe her.
Yeah, she took pleasure in it because a child that doesn't understand the permanence of death.
God
All
can
she
come from
understood is
anywhere.
that her sister took her toy from her despite her
With her brother and
protest.
sister gone,
She tattled on her
Mary
sister
now
and her
lives
sister
under
was
my
punished
roof.
for it.
Your charity place.
She doesn't fully understand the concept of what's going on
what do
here.
you advise?
Tell the court you suspect she toys with us all. That you saw her delight in her own sister's death. I implore you.
I am torn. Mary seems full of
Keep your
remorse.
suspicions to yourself, and it's our community which will suffer. None of us is safe from her wild imaginings.
Very well. If the court will listen, I will speak. I am bewitched.
You're not bewitched.
How else can your presence be explained?
I can't explain this, but you're not.
She has conjured you to defend her. To press me into silence. Only the devil could create a demon who so resembles me.
I'm not a demon. But we do look
What
alike,
exactly
which
does
I
God do?
agree is pretty
Like, the
damn
devil
weird.
seems to do literally everything that's ever happened.
What do you
What
want
does
from
God
me?
do?
I want to know what you're gonna
God
say
do
to the
anything?
court. About Mary.
I was decided to speak to the court. Now I am not so sure.
I don't think executing the girl is the right way to go. She's probably traumatized. As much a victim here as anyone else.
Little Hope is no longer the town I knew. Strange and disturbing events have become commonplace. You, whatever you are but one of these. Revealing the truth about Mary may save my friend, but it does not sit easily with me that in doing so I condemn a child.
Putting it all on a kid isn't right. The priest is the one driving this whole thing.
Reverend Carver is a man guided by God. No one can doubt that.
The man guided by God has been the main driving force, condemning people to a horrific death.
I don't know what's right
Just
or wrong
because
anymore.
someone wears the clothes and carries the
Nothing here makes
book does
sense.
not make them a man of God.
What happened? You get a chance to confront Mary?
No, we never even saw her.
Fuck.
Oh, what's the gross black stuff all over her neck?
We are seeing glimpses of what happened here hundreds
How you
of
doing?
years ago.
Not great.
demons from the past?
I mean, I got it when it was the burn demon. You know, burn demon touches her, she gets all burned up and stuff. What did the choky demon do? What did the hang demon do?
Never happens to me.
Yeah, I hear that. Learned a few things about myself tonight. Shame it had to be from witches and ghosts.
This is some serious shit we're in here.
Sure, I know. I get how serious this is. I just want us to push through this. And we will.
Thanks. Just so wired right now.
We need to get moving.
What is that exactly? What is that?
Taylor? Where are you? Taylor!
You follow sounds, not movement. Sounds are reliable, movement's not.
Taylor! That you?
Oh, it's slimy.
Hold on to me. Whatever happens, do not let go.
Got over. Let's not be heroic this time around.
I'm not letting go.
Oh, it's the tongue. Oh, it's the tongue. Oh. Oh, I just bit a tongue. Huh. Oh, do not want to mess up this heart rate beating bull. God, dude, I'm really getting some deja vu because I've had this bowl before.
We gotta move, okay?
What the fuck is that thing?
Nah, it's like post-World War II.
Let's check that out.
It's post-World War II
We'll get us out of
genitalia.
these damn woods, and we can talk on the way.
Oh, that's a fun thing about history because of all the rules and restrictions and everything that happened after the World War II peace treaty. That's the reason why Japan likes tentacles. Because that's the workaround for censorship. Never really think too much about the domino effect of things, but you know, the fun domino effect of everything that led up to World War II also caused us to have tentacle hentai. So in some ways a positive that came out of World War II.
That thing?
Whatever it was, it's gone, and it ain't coming back.
I really hope you're right.
Only a matter of time before they come after us again.
That's a pretty negative outlook you got there.
The only way out of this freaking nightmare is to stop Mary, stop her lying.
You had a chance to get Mary exposed for what she is, a liar and a faker. Put her in the dock for a change. Why didn't you take it?
I don't want to condemn her.
You've seen what happens to anyone found guilty. Justice here is a one-way ticket. You think putting that on a little kid is a good way to go? Because I don't.
Listen, Andrew has to live with what he did, but he made the call that he felt was right. That's all.
Sure. While he figures out how to live with it, the rest of us are dying.
He doesn't mean it, Andrew. It's just this mess we're in.
Look on the bright side. We're all still here, so we must be doing something right.
Yeah, you know,
Sure, I've been
good way to
here
look at it.
before.
That's not great. How did we get into the warehouse? Oh, we went upstairs, didn't we? Wouldn't there be like a fire exit around the side? Yeah. Up the stairs. Come on, everybody, up the stairs. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, dude. You see that poster down there? Hold up. Hold on. Carver as mayor as just as shitty as Carver as a reverend. Yeah, you can't trust a Carver, can you? Doesn't matter what they're doing or what it's about them. Any power position with a Carver, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing for everyone.
Hey! Up here! Hey!
That guy's a menace.
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
Come on, inside.
Well, no one's been here for a long time.
Hey, buddy.
Now is my time to speak before the judge. I am filled with dread. I cannot know how my testimony will be received. The devil has blinded so many to what is real and what is not.
Nothing good will come of this.
His words will seek to twist the truth.
Allow me to judge what is true.
Abraham and Joseph are allies in this deception. And lest we forget, you condemned Joseph to death only yesterday. Or do you now question that decision?
I have heard nothing today to sway my conviction. Joseph consorted with the same malicious force as his wife. For this, the court thanks Reverend Carver, who faced the devil's wrath to present the evidence.
It is only my duty, Judge.
However, this court is duty-bound by law to seek out the truth. We must therefore examine these claims made by Abraham against Mary.
If I may speak briefly, Judge Wyman.
Time is short, Reverend.
Very briefly, Reverend.
Mary has shown great fortitude to speak out against the evil here. Many would have lacked her courage. Yet her reward for exposing this brooding coven in our midst is to be besmirched.
Her courage is not in question. It is her intent we must be certain of.
Her accuser is the very man entrusted to care for this innocent child. Plain to see, he is not
Sorry for the
such a
juddering
task.
audio. I wanted to check the
I would
Doppler
ask the
for
court
work.
to have Mary placed elsewhere.
Looks like there might be some
Who would
rain
you have
at
be
the
her
start.
new ward, Reverend?
I am prepared to take responsibility for the child. If the court agrees.
First, the court must hear what Abraham has to say. No decision can be made on the child until then. Abraham!
What am I to do? Some would have me speak out against Mary, but could a child truly be capable of such evil?
This is tough. I get that. Would be for anyone. Mary, is just a kid.
Tell the court what you have come here to
Harming
say.
him more doesn't seem like a fun thing to
Speak
explore.
up,
I mean, I get that to a certain extent.
Out with it!
I don't think I'm going to replay this nearly as
Mary
many
has
times as I
spoken
did
of
Man
evil
of Medan, but at the very least,
Devilry and
a
witchcraft.
theatrical cut and a curator's cut,
Things
it's
many cannot
interesting at
believe
least to
could
kind of
exist
see the
here in
different
I'm not here for
perspectives,
history
because
and
there are some
hearsay.
things
Get to
in
the
the
point,
curator's cut that
boy.
we just didn't see before.
Mary is
Like, there is some
tormented.
cutscenes going to the past where we never even got to see that because it was just the characters telling us of like,
Stolen
look,
her
I saw this thing, but we didn't see the thing. We weren't there.
Some suggest she is in league with these creatures, but no one can be certain. Myself least of all. Can any of us truly know a child's mind?
You claim I lack the ability to see the truth.
I beg forgiveness. I would never suggest such a thing.
My time is not for wasting. You and the priest have irked me enough for one day.
I have more to say.
I have already given you enough time. Furthermore, Mary is to be placed into the care of Reverend Carver. Now stand down.
Tell me everything. Did you see Andrew's double again?
He told the judge that Mary did nothing wrong, like she's the victim here.
Oh, that's bad. Very, very bad. Shit!
The third try to kill everyone isn't so much about try to kill everyone. As much as it is, like, trying to just get different dialogue options. It's not so much an intent to try to get everyone killed, because I think actually it's pretty easy to get everyone killed.
Down just like he said.
Unlike Man of Medan, it does seem like there's constantly different ways that everyone can die. All the time. They always can die. Every single time they encounter a demon, they can die.
What the fuck?
We can't stay. Let's get out of here.
Whereas with Man of Medan, even sequences where you thought, oh yeah, no, this probably ends with someone dying, and then you go through the sequence again, it's like, oh wait. Even if you fail every single quick time event, no one dies. What I'm more interested in is just the dialogue options that happen between the characters. True, there's only technically one character, and the rest are fabrications of his mind as he's dealing with the trauma, but it's still kind of funny to me. It's still kind of interesting to me to just know the different character interactions.
Can you help me out here?
Doing what? You take that side, I'll take this side. Push together, right? Good. Now, push!
Whoa! Oh, shit! Ah!
I do agree with you to a point, though. And the other part of that is just because in Man of Medan, it seemed pretty clear to me the different options and different ways that things can go. Of quite literally just getting different chapter sequences. It's not the same here. The story is much more linear than Man of Medan. There's a lot less you can do to alter it. Oops, my bad. Arrogant? Gross.
It's over. He's gone.
Unfortunate. I think actually in this game, I think it's a lot harder to keep everyone alive than it is to have everyone, you know, die. Man of Medan, I actually struggle to get people to die.
But it could come back any time. We have to keep moving.
I notice that no one says a goddamn word. Not even Taylor. Did you even care about Daniel? Were you even a couple? Couple of idiots is what you were. Excuse me, Taylor. I'm trying to go over here.
Get over here now. Stay on your toes. Anything could happen.
Man, we all really moved on from Daniel's death fast.
No one in Little Hope is safe while you still draw breath, Joseph. You must die today. Not even your wife Amy was spared your lust to serve Satan.
Damn me if you must. You're not fit. Speaking of my late wife.
There is still fight in you. I must drive the devil out for the safety of everyone here.
Oh, no, what is saying?
Joseph, do you renounce the devil and all his teachings?
I carry no sin. I'm no disciple of the devil. Our town is infected with madness. Brought here by Satan's servants.
We have to stop this.
Confront Mary or help Joseph. Does it really matter what we do? It doesn't. What happens when we confront Mary?
Get away!
You give me that! Look! See how this poor child is tormented. Joseph still clutches her with the devil's hand. More stones! The devil must be crushed from within him.
You go after Mary, it's like, it's the devil's doing. You lift the stones, it's the devil's doing. Everything is the devil's doing.
What happened? Tell me.
We don't have a lot of time.
Time for what?
Ah, crunchy! I don't like the crunchy. I don't like the crunchy. I really don't like the crunchy.
I can't get away from this thing. I'm not letting what happened to Daniel happen to me.
Are you crazy? We gotta move!
Because he was crunched and crushed to death by stones. His bones got a little crunchy from the rocks.
I'm not waiting around to watch you get yourself killed! This is suicide!
Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Stop crunching. Stop it. I don't like it. I mean, no, that's not what kills the person. The thing that killed the people who endured that torture during the witch trials is that it just cracks their ribs. Their chest literally caves in and they die. They get crunched to death. That's why it's created Crunchy Man. Dude, don't you have a gun?
How's that feel, fucker?
Oh, language. Health? I think if I don't, she dies. Oh.
Get inside!
Angela's demon is equally nasty. How it moves? It moves by just like clawing with one arm.
We gotta go! Like now!
No. Help out. Yeah? Help out.
Andrew! I need you here!
Don't move.
Is it gone?
Oh, Ed, please. Do I not get to use the gun?
If you had been there.
We need to figure a way out of here.
I have a gun. I have 4 bullets. Have I just not gotten? The only time I got to use the gun is when I could have shot Angela. I've not been.
Something here isn't right.
Something isn't right.
What's the point of getting the gun? Oh, isn't this a sneak peek? Oh yeah, no, this is sneak peek. That's a sneak peek for the next game. Yeah, a nice little tire swing with the stars that she painted with her pops. All fine and dandy. Dude, the Hang Choki demon is in some ways more terrifying than the Burned demon, and in other ways, so much funnier than the Burned demon. Like, at least the Burned demon, it like kind of hobbles out like, I'm gonna get you. That one just like fades into the frame.
The professor and Angela were husband and wife in a past life.
I'm pretty sure I would have remembered if I married Angela.
This makes less and less sense.
What, you can't fathom the possibility of potentially just even tolerating each other's company? I don't think it's that far-fetched.
Don't notice me at all. They don't care.
Who's at this window? Is it Stabby? I really want it to be the Choki again. I really want to see that demon just like slowly drift into view. It's actually quite funny to me. The whole like using the tongue to grapple, that's very gross. I don't like that. When we're in the bell tower, having it float there, that was incredibly creepy. Most other things with that demon though, it's kind of just funny. Oh, that's crunchy. Oh, I don't like the crunchy. You want to know why it's so unsettling, Marie? I actually looked up fun facts about the game. The reason why that one's so unsettling is because all of the demons and all the people are animated through motion capture, so it's very stunted but realistic animation. The reason why that one's unsettling is because it's not. It's full-on CGI animated Crunchy Man. So it looks unnatural in so many ways because it is unnatural. It's not naturally animated.
Shit! What was that?
Gotta be the girl. Let's go find her. She's in here.
What the hell?
Hello, Mary Megan. Oh, he is very creepy. I don't like Crunchy dude. Yeah.
Andrew, what's going on? Let me go! Andrew!
We are all gathered here in one place again. I am filled with dread at the purpose.
What? Andrew's not here?
We're all gathered here today.
What
The
is this
Dark
about?
Town will be free of the Devil's grasp. Together, by God's grace, little hope will prevail. My word on it.
This court is hastily convened, but with good reason. If we are to finally rid ourselves of the evil which has infested Little Hope, then we must act today. I accuse you, Mary, of witchcraft. What say you, Reverend?
The evidence, as discovered through my investigation, is beyond question. Mary uses her puppet as a familiar to summon and serve the devil.
We have been deceived
God
by
help
a
us.
child, by her guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha, but it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone. She allowed her own kin to be executed as she watched in silence.
That is not so. Liar!
Now this tainted child, this creature of Satan, has the marrow to accuse me, a man of God, of wrongdoing.
They've lost their mind.
This is crazy. These people have lost their freaking minds.
It was never my intention to bring harm to this town or its people. Can you not help me?
What can I do? If I could do something to stop this, I would, but
Now in her hour of greatest need,
I don't
this
see
child
how.
of the damned pleads once more for the
Wait.
devil's help.
I beg the court's indulgence. Please guide me at this time.
This
seek your
belongs to
counsel.
Mary and Mary alone.
we have to stop this. The only madness is right here in this court. Carver, he's the evil one.
We have been swayed by malice. The truth hidden from us, but not by Mary. Reverend Carver is the one urging us to believe in the devil.
Be silent.
This is all
You'll
his
not deceive
doing.
us any longer. Your true purpose is plain to see.
Oh, true puppets.
I will see this town purged of all evil.
Carver is guilty. Carver's not guilty. Carver's not. Let's see the other one if we
Messing
can.
This up. Carver isn't the one you should be calling out.
What must I do to bring Little Hope back into the light? I fear the Reverend and what he is capable of.
If it's the doll that's evil, then destroy the damn doll. Then you'll be rid of it.
The Reverend is right to blame the puppet. That is what has cast its spell on Mary. Destroy it, and she will be restored, released from its curse.
If the puppet truly holds Mary in an evil grip, then let us destroy it. See if the child can be free from its spell. Reverend, burn the puppet. Destroy it.
You must not act in haste. The girl must face the full consequences of
My
her deeds.
authority is not for questioning. Do as I ask.
Excuse me?
You did everything you could. Don't blame yourself. None of
Oh,
this is your fault.
that's disturbing to say to him. Given the twist of the game and knowing the concept.
That's it, right?
I figured that if the doll... And then that would be the end of it.
You made the right call. No way you could have seen what was gonna happen. That accident is not on you. Whatever
Oh,
questions
that's...
we
Oh,
still
that...
got,
Oh,
they
that's
won't be
bad.
answered now. Let's just get out of here.
You okay? What just happened?
They all burned.
I think we've seen the last of that kid.
I think they all burned. It was an accident. The same accident that happened at the beginning of the game. A huge fire started. And killed everyone. What's going on? Why didn't they leave the house? Oh, shit. Oh, that's so gross. You really gotta make Mary innocent, huh? I think the other thing is also the choices you make. Do we hit a bad... I think we hit a bad end. I don't think this is a good end. Everyone died. I mean, they didn't die, because that's the twist of the story, but everyone died.
I thought I might find you here.
Hey, Vince.
Whooping through the trenches, huh? Both of us been through some real tough time these past years. Nothing but ghosts left here now. free piece of advice. You stay out of that place. This is what you had. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. About 10 minutes down the road, there's a diner and got a working phone in it. Don't come back. Ain't nothing here for you no more.
Diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
This is a very broken man.
I doubt a short delay will trouble him too much.
Oh god. I thought the premonition with the gun pointed to his head was like, if you're really mean to Vince and you piss off Vince, then he'll try to kill you. I didn't think that was him doing it to himself. That's a lot sadder. That's significantly more depressing.
Shut up! This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
That is significantly more depressing. Oh.
Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny. Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better look away for the part. Well, he didn't do it, Bob. The ghost of Megan showed up, I guess, to grab his shoulder and stop him.
What the hell is going on in there?
Get the hell out of here!
I'll go once I look you in the eye. Now let me in! Hey!
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
Oh, that is of significant depression.
That's it. Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can get a different result.
I don't think I want to.
That's the problem with demons. If you don't lay them to rest, they will haunt you forever.
Like, I know I played Man of Medan like 5 times, because I was having fun with that game, and it was interesting to see the different results.
What makes you happy, really?
I don't want to see a man struggling with suicide and demons again.
The bus driver. Maybe he
Yeah,
can
last time everybody
now put the
lived,
past
Vince
behind
said, I forgive you, I guess, and we went to the diner, and then they all disappeared, and it was revealed that I was the bus driver all along. But, like, that still wasn't really a happy ending. I was happy in an extent, because, at least metaphorically speaking, dude was able to let go of his demons and try to move on and forgive himself for what happened.
Maybe in the South
Because he
Pacific,
definitely blamed himself,
the
but like
Arabian
that,
Desert.
this one was not, this one
somewhere
was
else.
not.
But we will meet again. at least one more time.
Dude, that was rough to watch. I didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit. That was dark. I think the connection between the witch trials and this mental illness is there's loose connections because it's a similar circumstance. As far as his backstory goes, everyone kept blaming Mary for all their ills. The parents fought because of Mary, the girl thought Mary was a stuck-up little princess. Dennis hated Mary for messing up his stuff. The only person who tried to ever defend Mary was Anthony. And it's a lot like the witch trials that happened in the same town, is, you know, everyone just keeps blaming a little girl. That's not her fault. That's part of it. I think the other part of it is that the witch trials to a certain extent are just kind of like a red herring. Because the witch trials themselves aren't important.
Oh, I have come to get your soul to leave your body and leave it cold. To drop the flesh right off in your frame. The earth and worms both have their claim.
It's similar circumstances, similar stories, similar feelings. But they're not necessarily meant to be directly related. They're only implied to be directly related as a red herring to mislead the viewer. But also, it is kind of leading and urging you to do the more difficult thing, which is to face the demons and not blame endlessly. I don't know, man. This was freaking dark. This was so dark.
Would you spare me over for another year?
With Man of Medan, I was so down to play a bunch of different playthroughs and see all the deaths and shit. But now I don't think I can sit through an ending like that again. I don't want to have any other endings like that.
The only hung, the rich and the poor alike with me will have to go.
That went to a place I was not really expecting it to go.
Would you spare me over for another year?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I think we'll just, like, play the next game next week. I don't think I want to play any more of this game. We still did the theatrical cut and the curator's cut, so, like, you know, that's cool and all, to see the different perspectives. We got some cutscenes that we didn't get to see the first time through, but, yeah. Yeah. Real talk, as someone who's tried what Dude attempted to do, I ain't interested in seeing someone else go through that shit again. This is speaking for my own mental well-being. I don't want to see that shit again. So I'm gonna move on to the next game, where hopefully none of it is like metaphorical hallucinations of different representations of our demons and our guilt and past trauma, and just, you know, actual people who are trying to survive whatever is going on. I think there's like a mine shaft or something. I don't know. But that'd be cool. I'd rather we deal with literal monsters and not hallucinogenic monsters. That'd be cool. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm gonna be done here. Thanks for hanging, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for Borderlands 2. That's fun. That's enjoyable. Especially since it only takes about 30 seconds in game before my one dude hates the game. But yeah. It's a powerful game, I'll give it that. Let's hope the next ones go back to being funny like Man of Medan. And not so depressing. Thank you all for hanging though, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Early streaming tonight? Yeah, but like, do you want to see more of the game after that? I don't think so. Oh yeah, we're starting in the badass crater of Badassitude. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, I'll catch you guys then. Bye bye.